topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. We are here live. What's good? What's good for everyone out there? Welcome to the Killah Priest Podcraft. It's on and popping. As you see, I got my red juice right here. This right here I juiced earlier. I would have juiced for y'all because we could still gonna do the Podcraft. What I said, there's some natural good stuff. You know what I'm saying? This right here, this red juice. This is cranberry, beets. When I said it, just some of them just flew out the teeth. Beets, cranberry, mango, and manuka honey, all blend, and actually some fresh, cold distilled water. And I just kind of like put somebody said Kool-Aid. Just 169. This is good for you, man. This is the Kool-Aid we supposed to be drinking. And you know what? It got me up. This is my second helping of it. But the beet juice makes your blood flow. Welcome to the Killah Priest Podcraft. Hold on. Somebody said it. That's good too. Makes your teeth red. Hey, guess who I got in the building? Cold 17 is back with us, y'all. What's good?
that reaction, it almost reminded me a little bit of the McDonald's CEO, the reaction when he had to fake pretend like what was it? He was eating like a chicken McNugget or something, and he looked like he was dying.
No, it's actually good though. But it's got that, I don't know, what's the word for it? It has the little pulps in it of the beets.
K here.
So you got to sure it's not really blended deep in there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I did my best. Cranberry juice, though, fresh cranberry. So I'm trying to put everything in there red today. You know what I'm saying? Well,
no, but it's good. I got to get back to juicing. I used to do it a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good.
But it makes you feel like clean.
You take some. I didn't get to give AD some. What's up, AD? Shout out to AD.
I'm good. I don't want any juice though right now. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I already had my chocolate milk.
Oh, no, man. No. Chocolate milk.
Well, it was like, coffee.
It's fresh, but don't let me throw you. Somebody said beetroot with a bit of cayenne pepper. I was thinking about that, but, that's...
Did you say
like,
cayenne pepper?
That'd be dope for Kanye West, right? Now, cayenne. Well, how you say it? Cayenne.
Cayenne.
Right, cayenne. Right, like Diane. You know Diane. That'd be good, but yeah. When I'm doing stuff like hot, put pepper in, I like to do that for myself. I was trying to make some of this Solo Gems, Code 17, AD. When I'm bringing everybody, because I did put a little bit of oregano oil. But I kept that to myself, you know what I'm saying? I think those are a little strong. So when I'm doing experiment with stuff like cayenne pepper, it's like...
What is oregano oil? What are the benefits of that?
Oregano oil, it's really good for you. We can look it up. It's like so many benefits to it. It's like helps with sleep, helps with... it kills germs, like what's the bad bacteria in your system? Mm-hmm. And it helps fight. You know how to know the words and stuff. It helps your immune system. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Everything helps your immune system. Mm-hmm. But I'm just saying, it's from the earth. So I get it from the earth and I listen to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but I'm going to tell you what it is. I am more aware. It's just like, without the coffee, without the tea, you know what I'm saying? But this is a good, I would call it a substitute. You try to get up and you feeling right. A lot of people can't take the taste of beets. It's a little sweet, but it doesn't have that like artificial sugar sweet taste. Mm-hmm. So you probably be like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like to mix it with something because we got used to that artificial white sugar.
Yeah, if I'm juicing like something like kale or beets, then my go-to is kiwi and apples. So it gives you a little bit of sugar, but that, I guess, natural sugar. It's better than or it gives you that sweetness taste, whatever that is.
Right. No, that's real. No, see, I should have played it a little bit more. I'm doing a lot of chewing. Well, at least you know beats is in there.
Yeah, who is that? It said, oregano oil, it can burn.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, shout out to my man, Lil Da Vinci. He took, if you not, we went to Erewhon. We got bougie one day, right? Me, Lil Da Vinci, and Solo Gems. We was at Erewhon, gonna do it up. Boom, boom, went to the little bar, Tincture. And so we all took the shots. I forgot to warn Lil Da Vinci. Shout out to Lil Da Vinci, man. That it will mess you up when you first shoot a shot. With us. He took it and he was like, yo.
Yeah, it takes you aback. What are those, fire shots or fireballs?
Yeah, fireballs. Yeah. And what makes that fire is those oregano oil. So, what up, everybody? What up? Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. I'm your host, Killah Priest. Running the rock is none other than AD Dizzle.
Yeah. Peace, what's good?
Yeah. We had a pretty great show last time. We had a Law Math who was on, and he bought, shout out to DJ Law Math. Y'all all found out who was the creator of the W, of the Woo, and also the DJ of the whole clan. And he has a rich history of just being in Queens, you know what I'm saying? Queens and coming up, cutting and being around grandmasters. And peace to his OG had his family actually took his journey with the ancestors. So, our condolences go out to him. I spoke to him. He had a great time. He said he will be returning. Also, shout out to the Jizza. The Jizza will be here soon. You know what I'm saying? They had a bad little chemical breakout in Garden Grove. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, did y'all check that out, AD? Yeah. Kind of crazy. We have a week to set it up, so I don't know if they're going to push back the show. But it's a bad chemical tank just exploded. And I was like, come on. When you get Jizza and Killah Priest together out there, OC, we ready to rock.
What are you referring to? Your upcoming show?
Yeah, upcoming show. Yeah,
oh, okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, yeah, that's taking place in Orange County.
Yeah, but in Orange County and Garden Grove, there was a tank exploded with chemicals out there.
Okay, yeah, I did hear about that.
So hopefully we still on the go because we have one more week. You know what I mean? So hopefully they feel it. Y'all can check it out. And they evacuated 40,000 people.
They did. I was reading on Twitter. There were some people kind of, I guess, wondering why, the theme parks are open today, like Knott's Berry Farm, Disneyland, just because, they're in Orange County.
They're in the safe zone.
They're in the safe zone, but I was listening to some commentary by a lawyer, and they're considered in a safe zone because the air quality isn't as bad, but it's not 100% safe either, and they were saying how it might not be that smart to just have, a lot of as many, elderly people and children, in a zone where things can shift, because it's in the atmosphere. If the air, shifts or something, though it's just interesting to see, the discussion about, corporations, putting their financial benefits over public safety. But hopefully, everything everything goes
words
well
out there. Yeah. A lot of words.
Yeah. So if you were planning on going to Disney this weekend, I don't know. I would maybe think about.
Yeah, the whole thing is about safety first. Please be safe. Get you some beet juice. It's actually really good. Got me up and going too. Start my day every day with this. Turn your teeth red, and when you go to the bathroom, don't panic when it comes out red. You know what I'm saying? The first came out red, and that's it. So yeah, they gonna beet juice. Yeah. Oh, see, I didn't think about throwing a little parsley in it. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, that's the bougie. Oh, lemon. See, they make it look so fresh. You can make good things look good. Good things that's good for you. Yeah. There you go. That's beet juice right there.
Yes, sir.
It looks like sangria.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Sangria.
Exactly. So yeah, man. I mean, anything is red. I think because it's red, it's so easy to go along with it because red, it's the color of your blood. Mm-hmm. So when it hits the air, it's red. So I think that nature has this way of, we have a way of imitating nature. I don't think nature imitates us.
Nature.
Yeah, it's all about nature, man. Word, nature.
If you look at that beach right there, it kind of looks like flesh. It's kind of
pretty
gory.
good. Well, yeah. You pretty yeah, like a steak. I know what you're saying. Yeah, it does.
What was those cubes, those cut up cubes that look like flesh?
Right. What was you about to say, Eddie?
In the culinary world, they call that the flesh of the fruit.
Okay, right. Yeah. Yeah, I ate the flesh of some watermelon. Oh, I forgot watermelon's in it too.
Okay.
Watermelon, yeah, it has some cubes of watermelon in it.
Got that watermelon?
Yeah, he said, that's my name.
That looks delicious. That looks very refreshing.
Watermelon reed. Water.
Yeah.
Water reed. Water. Yeah. Drifter says cilantro with beetroot helps out with heavy metals. It's crazy, no doubt. Heavy mental. Yeah, cilantro and beetroot helps out with heavy metals. Good information, brother. Thank you for that one. Shout out to Greg Kelly in the building. Yes, indeed. Okay. Now let's get into a little bit of let's first a moment of silence. We lost hip hop has lost another great pioneer in rap, the rapper Rob Bass. Our condolences from the whole Podcraft go out to his family. He's been a legend, a staple in hip hop, and I just remember him opening up for New Edition on the show one time in his video. Yeah, the great Rob Bass has passed away. I can't stand cancer, man. Word. It's like, that's why we got to beat juice a lot, man, and keep ourselves healthy. Before he passed away, I think that his DJ also, Easy Rock.
Yeah, I think he passed away a few years prior.
Yeah. Before we get into anything, we're going to send out, no doubt, somebody said Joe ain't paying, man, to Rob Bass. What's crazy, in one of my songs, I think Jim Stone, AD, I just said his name. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, I want to rock right now. I forgot I said Rob Bass, Stargate, look through Stargate, something with Rob Bass, and I want to rock right. I'm on the rock because we was on the rock planet Earth, you know what I'm saying? And I just mentioned him, and I was just like, dang, that'd be dope. I wondered how I would feel that I acknowledged him, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I never hear too many MCs mention his name, but it's in there. Jim Stone, I can play a little bit for y'all, you know what I mean, so they can hear it.
Yeah,
Jim Stone, my bad. Yeah.
He's definitely, I feel like one of the unsung heroes of hip hop. I think hip hop is grown and got older. People, their memories are very current, Yeah. And it's like, I feel like people's memories don't go past maybe, 10 years. But for me, Rob Bass is so significant because as a kid in elementary school, I remember his songs being some of the first really hits, of what the hip hop genre is called. It Takes Two, Joy and Pain. Mm-hmm. But he was one of the first rap songs that had quotables. His whole comments on, what was it, something with the Whopper and the Big Mac.
What happened in the Big Mac?
No, he said something like F. I don't know if he said F the. I don't know if he said F the. Either said F the Big Mac or F the Whopper or whatever. It was right, like vice versa, something like that. But you know, it just, to me, it just was he has one of those songs, several songs that have crossed genres, you know,
right.
Many cultures, old and young, you know, can listen to his music. His music is played at weddings,
right.
You know, just parties, you know. So yeah, it really saddened me to hear of his passing, but he is, you know, someone whose, you know, name should be sung more often. Just, you know, when we talk about, you know, rappers who've had songs that made like really big impacts. Right. Definitely.
Come on. Who don't know Rob Bass, man? Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people don't even mention it until it's time, you know what I'm saying? And well, you know, our condolences goes to his family. Let's try to stay healthier and get healthier. You know, a lot of people concerned about, you know, all of us, you know what I'm saying? So it's good that y'all doing that, but we have a job to do to keep pushing stuff like this. Beet juice, get your watermelon, your vitamins, take a walk every day, walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take that much to do, but so many distractions out there, you know, to get you thrown off. And there's a lot of them that's going on out there, you know. So it's like, my man said, Rob Bass is like Kwame to me, doesn't get enough credit for his work. Shout out to you, brother. Word.
Definitely. I don't think that they've announced what type of cancer he passed away from.
Right.
But, you know, I think this is also just a reminder for, you know, men especially to, you know, do those cancer screenings. You know, start as early as possible, or, you know, when
the 2000s. Yeah.
When, you know, when they're recommended.
Right.
Just so you can get ahead of these things. Like, definitely preventative care, you know, should always be pushed. Exercising, eating well. But, you know, your youth sometimes, you know, maybe we haven't all, you know, lived, you know, as clean as in our youth. So stuff just happens. So it's like, if something is going wrong with you, it's always better to catch it as soon as possible. So,
right.
Yes, he was very young, 59. You know, we shouldn't normalize that. Like, we should normalize, you know, passing away at 59. So, yeah.
That's not cool. Man, that's not cool. Man, shout out to Rob Bass. And It Takes Two. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now that we did that, let's get the elephant out the room. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody's seen it. So today was the launch of my man AD, his version of the video for the Four Living Creatures. Have you seen it yet? Yeah, exactly.
I have not seen it yet.
I'm hearing about the comments. This is going to be my first. Well, I saw it when he first did it. You know what I'm saying? But we put it out. It's been, you know, it's been out there, but it's been anticipated. You know what I'm saying? So, AD, hit us with the 1 and 2. Let's watch the video together. This is going to be my first time watching it with y'all. And so we're going to watch the whole thing and then go through it. You know what I'm saying? AD.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
The Old Testament, Ezekiel chapter 1. It came to pass that the heavens were opened, and I saw visions of God. Out of the midst thereof came the likeness of 4 living creatures.
And who or what are the 4 living creatures? The ox, the lion, the eagle, and the man with angelic features.
For the spirit of the living creatures were in the wheels. The wheels lifted up, the doors were still shut. They said, let us build. When the creatures went, the wheels went by them. I was in deep suspense and gliding 2 billion miles away. Clouds begin to fade, I'm in the horizon. We flying, way beyond science. Stars in alignment, Mars and Orion. Through the fog where the guards camouflage. Cameras off as we climbing. Lights are soft in this climate. I see the likes of Thoth and the Mayans. On course, caught up in the diamond. It was infused in a huge cube, crystal quartz that was shining. And when the living creatures spoke to me, the wheels spoke. And whenever the creatures turned, the wheels followed. They were really fast, the wheels slow. Like candles lit in the cosmos, like they dance with a glow. Moving camps in the robe. A hand from the burning lamp hands me a scroll. The language looked ancient. It was burned in a stone. Parts were still on fire. I blew on it, but it wouldn't go out. Even waved it, tried to smother and shake it, still wouldn't go out. The stone became a scroll. The words filled my mouth, feeling awakened. Hypnagogic, darkness slipped the conscious. Hypnopompic, conflict, sleep paralysis. Reach from a calculus, speak to an alchemist. 24 seats of astrologists, telling priests where the balance is. Out-of-body experiences, UFO Negro. Neo Soul was Angie Stone, D'Angelo, Lauren Maxwell. To listening to Jordan Maxwell, Illuminati 666. Anthony Hilda, humanity killed us. Society's anxieties, unfamiliar with real love. Back to the four creatures with the will above. Beelzebub, give his blood. Little children, call them kids to sacrifice. There are no feelings. Project builders, watch how they act at night. Between the cherubims, just ahead was paradise. The seraphim serpent wore a turban with sapphire and agonite. Nazarites aborted the wheel, then left the wheel. Counter right, and up the left. Steps going clockwise, down the light, up the ladder, and counterclockwise. Eastward to the south side, northwards towards the orbs. Their wings stretched outward. The wheels spoke at the same time. The creature's wings all combined, forming a spine. No man know the day, nor the time. Then I sped up real fast.
Solar Facts.
Gas, a wind, a breath into this glass.
Shout out to Solar Facts in the building. CG.
Open the windows
Kelly.
of the craft. Stardust was coming in, feathers, pressure of the draft.
Come
Flash
on.
and peace at last. From the synagogue to the mosque back to Nassau. I told my story, they erased my name. Now from society, I'm blackballed.
Yo. Solar Facts and Proof. I didn't mean to press that laugh. It's right next to my bombs. Yeah. Yo, that was crazy right there, man. Shout out to AD. Yo, man, how long did it take you to do that, bro?
I mean, it took a little bit, you know, working with a special program for all that. So it was a lot of corrective stuff where it would start something and I have to go back and make a lot of adjustments, you know.
Right.
It's funny with some of these AI prompts, you know, if you just mention Killah Priest, the AI does its own research.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks back and says, oh, he's from Wu-Tang, boom, boom, boom. So it automatically started putting Wu-Tang logos everywhere.
Wow.
I didn't tell it to do that.
Wow.
So you don't really know too much about what you're going to get. It starts showing you some glimpses, but, you know, at first you're just so excited to see what it's going to do.
Right.
That you're like, okay, yeah, that looks cool, that looks cool. And then once you hit render, you go back and you're like, okay, great, but this is way too many Wu-Tang. It put too much Wu-Tang. I had to go back and say, yo, take it out. It was too much. Like,
right.
The AI does its research and it knows you because you're publicly known. So it goes to Google and does all the research and implements stuff. So you really got to go in there and, like, you know, tell it what not to do.
Right.
It isn't about going into AI and say, hey, do this, do that. I want to see this happen. No, you got to go in there and you'd be surprised. Your prompts are saying, don't do this, don't do that. Make sure it doesn't do, you know what I mean? And I like how it was like, there's this part in there where your mouth is rapping the songs.
I was going to talk about that. Yeah, go ahead.
And that was right on point.
Yeah.
And I could have had it to do more of that, but because you're saying so many things.
Right.
Your words, when you apply it into an AI program, it it can't keep up with you because you're saying so many descriptive stuff. It's kind of designed to like listen to your lyrics, and if you talk about like, I don't know, a purple bird, it'll show you a purple bird. But by the time it shows that bird, Priest is already 4 bars ahead of it. Do you know what I mean? So it's not able to keep up with the speed. So on the first few renders, it was way behind. Really? It was showing stuff on screen that happened like a verse and a half ago. Yeah. So it came to a point where like, okay, it's a good thing I know how to do video editing. Right. So where you're downloading elements and then I throw it into my video editor and I'm basically re-editing the whole thing. So it wasn't as easy as telling AI just to make the video because it ends up being a mess. So it ends up being testing my video editing skills, working with AI elements to actually make the video work. So it's a lot more of my video editing that's happening to make it work. Oh, that's right on point. So when you spoke about the sacred scrolls, you would see the sacred scrolls. Right. They would come too late. Yeah, AA it can't line up. Right. It doesn't line because it's so into making what you said that it's not designed to trim, cut, and make room for whatever you're going to say next, because a lot of those programs aren't designed for conscious rap, conscious hip hop, in which you're very descriptive. You're telling a story. That's different. Yeah. If your lyrics are there's so many adjectives, so many descriptive words happening so fast that even for the mind to close its eyes, your own mind is generating these images of what you're saying. Which is still happening in a fast pace. Yeah. But AI can't keep up with you. Right. It just can't. You're too much for the AI. I'm listening to my... Yeah. So I cut out a lot of stuff. Go ahead. Right. That's kind of crazy because I was real nervous about that because I didn't know how they would catch that without it being a little corny. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of corny tacky stuff. And the way you flipped it was kind of right. The vocals... I'm glad you did less of that. You know what I'm saying? It happened just one little section. Yeah. And it was on sync with your words exactly. I didn't have to adjust that part. So at least it did that in sync. Yeah. But it's not spooky as dope if you know what you're doing. Yeah. You got to know what you're doing. And it doesn't 100% look like when it zooms into your face. Okay. And because we see you all the time. And everyone at home sees you all the time. So when you look at the face, it's like, that's not exactly... It looks like a relative of yours. Yeah. In most cases. But you could tell it's not you in most cases. But there's some spots in there where it's like, okay, yo, that's definitely Priest, you know? Okay. It gets the point across for what it was. You know, I'm a perfectionist. So I did the very best I could. But even though when it was done to me, it's like, it's not 100%. It's not perfect, but it's, you know, my first attempt at an AI video. Whereas Ka Zodiac been doing this. Ka Zodiac videos are phenomenal. Yeah. But I don't know what he's using. He know what he's doing. Right. I might be using a different, AI system. There's a bunch of different languages and generators that do this stuff. So I'm messing with a certain one. But I think he's using multiple ones. He's more into this. Okay, but it was fun. I'm here code 17. Check it out. Right before we go to that, we got the god Hakim in the back. Oh, he's in the back. Yeah, let's bring him in. Okay, let's bring him in. Stand by, Hakim. I got you. Yeah. What you think, Code?
I mean, I liked it for what it is. You know, it's always interesting to, you know, see something that is pretty much, you know, wholly AI generated. I'm still curious and learning, like, just to me, you know, just looking at the visuals, you can tell how, you know, the visuals are influenced by the lyrics. And sometimes that's good, sometimes that's not so good, you know, because sometimes it can just be like very literal. But I do like the fact that it did a good job to capture the tone of the song. And I kind of feel like the visuals were kind of like very ethereal And I think that's because of the background,
Right.
like with the vocals,
Yeah.
and then in that kind of the tone of the music.
Right.
But then it was just kind of like darkness to the visuals as well.
Right.
So that's interesting. However, I would say that I still lean towards having creativity coming from an individual. And so it would be interesting just to see how if someone
shoot a real video.
Just to see what the difference is, just how you interpret the lyrics, how differently lyrics can be interpreted. Because the one thing with AI is I think like it takes from visuals that are already out there.
Right.
So you see kind of like this overlap.
In a perfect world, we would do a hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Where I would take some shots of Priest in the green screen and stuff like this. But this was a fun little
but it's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah, no
it's
doubt.
like that cool placeholder.
No doubt. Our business is the same. Peace to the God, Hakim.
Peace.
Peace.
I'm in a very loud. I did watch the video. So, peace to the
What you think?
podcast and everything. Well, is the Four Living Creatures the first song that came out of those late night bills? Was it the first one?
Yeah, I think so.
I
Well,
think
Nassau
so
case?
also.
Yeah.
Well, it was. I think Nassau case came later. I think, right?
Yeah, it did. Yep.
Four Living Creatures came first.
Yep. Yes.
And then some other stuff. Yeah. Is dope. AD did a very good job. Very impressed. It looked good. I'm very critical of the AI videos, and it went with it. It's hopefully it gives a resurgence of the Four Living Creatures because it's layered. I didn't know. I listened to it so many times. I didn't realize. I told you, oh wow, this is something in the Bible.
Right.
Not the just the name, but the whole. Everything you built on is right there in the Bible. If you know.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Really, Pete, man, you did a great job.
Oh, thank you.
I think this gets us ready for the, for disclosure.
Yeah, man. There's so many little levels. I know AD went back and touched up some things because, like you said, he did to get the voice synced up the same, and not to put so much in it. That's what kind of separated a little bit,
right,
from just being a regular AI video.
Yeah, because it overdoes a lot of things, and it's hard. It's hard to tell it. Hey, be subtle. Like, don't go too crazy. You know what I mean? And in many,
is that a prompt? Can you tell it to be subtle?
So that is a prompt that I do. I've been messing with Suno sometimes too, which is like a music making thing. And in the prompt there, I'm like, hey, relax. Like, don't go so crazy. Like, keep it minimal. And I'm always using words like subtle, minimal, barely, tiny bit. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't give me so much. So it's always telling it to calm down. Even when you use those little gauges that say, to keep the weirdness level down. AI likes to go above and beyond all the time. So, and that's what still makes it imperfect, because the human aspect wants to go more towards ultimately less is more. Unless you're making some kind of ridiculous like progressive rock song where you can go crazy and it's cool. When you go into hip hop, it's a lot more tribal, in which less is more. We only need in boom bap like a drum loop and a bass. There's not too many extra elements we want. And then when we have that, in many cases, we want that loop. We want that repetitiveness. We don't need to change it up so much. You know, it's good to switch it up. You know, an A part and a B part, maybe a C part, which we call the bridge. You know, cool. Even some hip hop songs, that's cool. But in many cases, these AI programs are making a D part, an E part, switching it up, adding this. I'm like, it's like, man, calm down. That's it. But it's learning.
Sono, you saying like with Sono,
yeah,
you can just put the basics in and.
Sono, like to give away some stuff with it helps if you already have an inspired like demonstration. If you start something on Sono, like if you start something separate on your own and you upload it to that, then you're giving it some reference to work with, and I think it becomes better because then you're using elements of Sono. What doesn't work too good on Sono is if you go in there with no musical background, don't know anything about music, and you go into the prompt and type in, make me a song that sounds like this, blah, 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 then you're going to end up with a mesh that sounds like an AI song. And you're going to have a hard time releasing that. You're going to have a hard time people not... You know what I mean? But if you go in there with a song that you already started, you upload it, like a bass line, you upload like a beat that you started, then you're working with something you can work with because you've got that human element that's becoming more of a hybrid.
Word is bond.
So better to make a RoboCop than make a Terminator.
Hey, Priest. I went to use Sono just to. Me and Priest had a thought on some music. Just this, not music as in making it, but how it can be done, how producers can make these big theatric productions, and I wanted to prove it to them. So I went and got Sono. I'm also part of the Sono community, so I get to see all those prompts and stuff, but I just took something very simple that I had already made for him, and I put it in Sono, and it gave me this vast theatric sound, and I was like, yeah, if that's what's going on, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I can't say, but it was too much.
Yes.
Yeah, it was too much. I was like, and it made me feel like, damn, like it did it better than you. Like it took what you had and like, you know.
Wow.
It was, but you could still tell that's that thing in it that it was like, something's off.
Right.
But can't front on it, you know. So
that's why it helps to be an engineer or producer, because then you can download the stems and then you could edit. It's basically what I did with Priest video. Is I downloaded the video and then I cut it up myself.
Right.
So with Suno, you would download the elements. You may want to get rid of certain things. Take this out. Take this out. Loop it up. Cut it up your own way, and use your own talent. And then that way you're just using elements of AI rather than just completely go AI.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing. I heard DJ Muggs was asked recently about it, and he said, "Well, you can't fight technology."
Yep.
And that doesn't make me feel good. You can't fight technology. You know what I mean? Like, I hope we're not going into an attitude that we can't fight technology when technology comes from us. So technology and civilization is two different things. Harris one build on that. So he gives a great lecture on confusing technology with civilization. So I don't know where we're going at with AI, but I feel like the video was superb. It captured it. It's layered, but it captured it. Yeah. I saw it at 1:00 today. I was like, wow, waiting for it. And I read all the comments, and it was just like, everybody was like happy with that. I don't think that subject matter has been touched in hip hop, and definitely not in a visual for hip hop. So rest free,
man. Milestone. For really, wow. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
man.
Calling you Lucifer.
I like that name, right? It's kind of dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. Lucifer.
The angel of the midday. He's been dropping. Like,
Angel of the
all the
midday.
tracks was done around 1 p.m. that we started on. So Lucifer,
It's ill time. Yeah.
son of the midday.
Son of the midday. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. There you go, man. That's hard. That's hard right there.
Wow.
Yeah, man. That's ill. When I first saw it, like when I looked at it, that's what I was looking for. Like you captured it just right, and that's dope because now we could get into everything else. now floodgates.
This exactly is the turn.
Yeah, it's a nice turn. Yo,
That's 3 parts to that magic trick, right? This is the one right before the final act.
wow, yeah, exactly, yeah. Don't mind mojito or whatever. Yeah. So how you feeling? What's good?
Man, God, just working on the book. I was in a meeting before I got on here, working on the book, looking at the mental health of the people, and I've been listening to Swift as Light a lot. So, and yeah,
Swift as Light.
dope.
Part one. Yeah.
And what you dropped recently, the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exercise my
very
will.
happy. I hope you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
This is
ready.
to the end. We going until it,
the wheels fall off. Not a pun intended.
80, hopefully he's going to release a lot of music out of that vault.
Oh yeah, there's plenty.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a lot. We got to pull some up now. The technology is just crazy right now. What do you think, Code?
Yeah.
17 on the technology tip. Since you write, so I don't want to. I remember you talked about that, like write and do things for videos and stuff like that.
What do you mean as far as like AI?
Yeah.
It's a tool like anything. You can't. I want to say, we're gonna have technological advances. Like they just come with time. I think that. I don't know. I think when there's new technology, people get like overly excited about it. So that's why I feel like we're at right now with quote unquote AI, which is not so new, but I think it's just to the point where, us as a society is focusing on it because there's such a emphasis on it. It can be a tool, but I don't think AI is, gonna be the sole mechanism for, just improvement and advancement. It's there for, it's there for help. When you read the pros and cons, it may or may not help with, efficiency, organization. But, I think it just can't, it's not a substitute for, human just originality and creativety. And that's, that's coming to light.
Sorry, go ahead.
Slowly but surely. But it's a lot of interesting conversation about it. Like I saw a reel on IG earlier, I think, and it was discussing how someone had made a video on TikTok or something about how, I think it's Generation Z. They can't believe
Alpha, technically.
Is it alpha?
Yeah, we're in alpha right now.
Okay. Well, someone just made some kind of video saying how they can't imagine people having to write college essays without the help of AI. And it's just like, what? I mean, and to someone who's, who, we're had to write high school essays and college essays,
Right.
in the 90s and in the 80s, even pre-internet, not that it was so easy, but it's just like, yeah, we had to write, 10, 15, 20 page, essays without AI. And it's kind of scary when you think about it, how people just rely on these tools. Like they really, panic about not having them. And I think that that's something that, it's scary when you think about it,
Code, I actually was at a college, a university, I think it was, in San Antonio. And I was doing an installation there, and I was in a lab, and I was talking to the lab assistant, and he said he needed help. And I said, well, I'm sure there's a lot of people that would love to have a job, especially students. He said, yeah, but here's the deal. When they put in their applications, it's all AI. Like their resumes are all AI.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And that's a problem. He said, so we just dismiss it. So I actually think that this is going to be really bad because, man, wherever we go, it goes. So I just saw something from Google today, like they did some kind of seminar where you're going to need AI to detect AI.
Damn.
Can you trust that then? I forgot what it's called, but they were saying words like digital magic. You can look that up.
Digital magic.
Yeah. But Google's about to release this. They were, like I said, it was a seminar, and right now you can still detect that it's AI, maybe.
AD, you can pull that up, digital magic. I want to see that.
It's a definition of something.
Wow.
And even with that, because I actually that's why I say AI is not very new, because I would say about maybe 6 years ago, at a job I had. We, and it's actually not entertainment related at all, the work that I was doing. They had introduced a sort of AI program, and they told us what it was. It was pretty much studying us. It was studying the decision making that we were making in our reviews of this particular, data set. And so in studying the decision makings we were making, it was pretty much kind of training this program to basically be able to do our jobs. And what was interesting is, in some ways, like you can put in, certain search terms and, things like that. And it was able to scan, a large amount of documents for these particular search terms. But when going back and QCing, the work that, these quote unquote AI programs were doing, they always miss stuff, because again, it's a program, so it doesn't know how to think outside of the box, So say for instance, if, you were programming a program to, like if it's in law enforcement, if they're using a program and they're like, search these documents for anything related to cocaine or fentanyl. Okay, it's going to look up cocaine or fentanyl. But is that the only way that the streets or people in the industry, is that the only terms you use that are used to refer to cocaine?
White girl.
And fentanyl? Exactly.
It won't know,
but it's not going to know how to do that.
Christina.
So then, so then if you go, so if you were have the program to review like 100,000 documents,
Right.
they would probably miss like 50,000 that were using all these other little search that were using all these little trendy terms. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So it's just so it's for me. So just going through that process, I just already knew like it's kind of dangerous. I mean, like, yeah, you can rely on AI, but it's not as like smart and reliable as what we think it is, because like you can't replace the human brain. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it can't anticipate it. You think like when you're looking at movies, in movies they make it seem like robots are going to be able to like anticipate humans, our human nature, and anticipate like what our next move is going to be, what our second, third, and fourth moves are going to be. But I don't know. I'm not to the point where I know it's not there right now.
Yeah, it's wrong a lot.
Yeah.
Chat GPT makes a bunch of mistakes.
Okay.
Surprised
Yeah.
you said that.
I got some I want to add on. I got to go in a few minutes, but I want to see if you think about this AD and code. What if AI was around in the 1800s? Could you fathom that?
Mm-mm.
Right? No, right?
No.
So I'm going to call this the Great Sleep. So what Code just said is true. All the things she said is true, but that's also deliberate. So for instance, if I'm a manufacturer of a medical device and I'm selling to a hospital and I have all of these great things that this medical device can do, I will always leave off a few things that I wouldn't sell to the customer, so that when I sell, they call them boxes. When the salesperson sells the box and the customer's like, yeah, it's great. We love it and everything, but if only it had this. And it's like, well, we'll think about that. We'll work on that. But they already have it. So that gets the comeback. That's like a drug that, you want the comeback. And so technology is like that. If you think that AI, this is sleep. AI probably can compete with the human being. If the masses of the people have it, it's already old. What you're seeing is it's a very controlled point. They're not going to give you what it is, but you can bet that when you've reached that point to where it's like, what the hell, it's too late. Think about crime. You could actually, with all the cameras, you could just make it look like it was someone else. Do you understand that in the ethics in the hands of man, what they're going to do? Because we got catfishing now. So wherever the tool is, that's great. Also, that other piece comes there. And they've already anticipated that. But I think I don't think it's good. If it's used as a tool, yes. That's in its most, ethical, I guess, but I don't think everybody gonna do that.
Yeah, it's also a multi-tier system, because if you look at ChatGPT and you got the free version, you get in the low end, cheaper one. They want you to upgrade, and they'll tell you if you get the plus, now you have a better ChatGPT. This one's smarter. But if you get the pro version and pay a certain amount of money per month, we'll get you the real good AI, and this guy never makes mistakes. You know what I mean? So they're giving you levels of intelligence.
Yeah.
And it's just a part of their marketing.
And then I think also we have to worry about, it's like there's not a lot of sourcing from what I see. Like if going back to writing essays when you were in high school or college, you remember when you had to go to the library and you actually had to, what were those cards? The index cards?
The Dewey Decimal.
Yeah, it's prehistoric.
But it was like that more helped you. Yeah, that more helped you like source, and so when you're on ChatGPT or just if you just Google, and it's just information and statistics are popping up, and it's just like, where is this coming from? Whose research is this coming from? What is and it's just like, I don't know. It's just everything is sourced. Even if you pay for it, how you say, AD, what are we paying for? Okay, I didn't pay my monthly subscription, for what's supposedly more refined research, but
if you don't pay the bill, they're gonna give you a dumber ChatGPT.
Yeah, but it's like, what's the smart chat GPT? Who approved these sources?
Yeah,
I'm sure that's very limited.
Who approved it? But let me ask you this: do you really like these top tiers that AD is talking about? I think I spoke with Priest about this. It's not about money, right? because what we use as an exchange is nothing. They print that if it's money. They can put that in your account.
Yeah.
This is not what this is. Remember, what makes the iPhone existed when the slaves came over here? If not, where did it come from? If you really believe that man just got here, that's one of the tricks too. They call it ancient technology, but it just seems kind of crazy. Like everything is like linear. Like, oh, they were finally getting here and we're finally getting there. But now I think we can see around the corner a little bit. People are not as kind of led off by that. Like, what if AI is so efficient that it can source from, let's say, the Akashic records, or what we call the astral plane. And I'm saying this like this: you would have to know what that is or believe that that's a true thing. But Manly P. Hall said that in an atom, right? Inside of an atom is the recording of everything that ever took place. He said that man just has not figured out a way to access it yet. So like a hard drive in every atom. Every atom. Okay? So imagine if they have gotten technology to a point to where they have been able to go in and access that stuff. And then look at what they gave you. Like we are kind of moving along on the slow train, right? And of course, again, AI is not supposed to just zoom and it's perfect. It's supposed to come off to us like, see, it's in development. We remember the $6 million man. We can make him stronger. We can make him better.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, hey, Priest, I can tell AI right now, create me a rhyme like Killah Priest would write something. Killah Priest, and I'm sure it could get close, but it's still something missing, right?
Yeah.
Because it's going to do.
That's what AD said.
Yeah, it's still something missing. But I go, yeah, that's so you get comfortable. Like, yeah, you have to teach it. I don't trust those who create this. I know it's a slow rollout, but when we're locked into whatever they want to give us, it's going to be like a digital prison, maybe. They say in the fifth root race is what it's called, that there will come a time when man won't be able to lie. Like he won't be able to lie, right? So I'm thinking digital, right? Like in a digital world and everything digital, man finds a way to cheat in anything. But you may have access to other people's, like, yo, what's their credit score or just anything. There's however they choose to do it. Man, that would be crazy.
AD, pull that back down real quick. I want to see what somebody said. While you was dropping that jewel, somebody said that AI, go down a little bit more. It said, nature, nope. AI is eating the planet alive technically. That's what it said. Something like
I agree. I know that they're saying that too. But I spoke with this gentleman that said that they're already past that.
Wow.
So that's just something for us to, like, that's true.
Wow.
But it's like they've already got an answer for that too. But you got to have a little struggle, right?
The other way.
Yeah, you got to feel like you're really making a difference. Like, we've protested this and you guys won and we gonna change this.
Right.
And like Dave Chappelle said, when they came out with the dress, and he was like, no. He said, once they really thought I wouldn't do it, they already had the other script.
Damn.
Doom and gloom, but I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really powerful, mostly for the big companies, for creating the algorithm. So you know how the algorithm works, right? It's a set of codes designed to like learn how you like behave on YouTube,
right?
So that when you see certain things pop up, it already knows how. That's not AI, that's an algorithm.
Yeah.
But
It's
nowadays
scary,
the AI is developing those algorithms.
Right.
So the people behind the scenes are like, okay, make an algorithm base that's going to detect how a person is looking for a certain type of shoes, and then always show them that on their Instagram. Show that
algorithm is a snitch.
Right. And there's just a bunch of codes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And all that magic is happening in the algorithm, not AI, but AI now is making the algorithms, which is really creating the big impact for mass, control, influence, and etc.
Yeah, I have thought of things. AD, I have thought of things before. Just thought of it, and the algorithm picked it up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I've had that too.
Right. Wow.
And then I'll be like, nah, something wrong with me.
Exactly.
That's not really what that was. Maybe I saw this first, then thought of it, and then believe I thought of it first when I actually saw it first. But
probably so.
Do you understand? I asked some therapists, what are you going to do when an AI can actually do therapy? They can take the algorithm of the database of all these cases and tests, and they could probably do therapy. The therapist was like, they could never replace the human being. I said, we're doomed. Because you obviously don't. That's great to believe. It's great to believe.
That's crazy.
The soul of the human soul. They call it the ape of God. That's the theory, the ape of God. So what the wickedly wise believe they can do? God made man, and they go, we can make man too. I can make a man too. So so everything is transforming where the other side is trying to say, I want to prove that we are a God too. Right. God creates, and so do we. Although you have to take from sources that are already here. Everything that's in the iPhone was here 400 years ago.
Wow.
If not, where did it come from? If you say that man didn't know, I got some books you should read. Because we're never gonna get it like that.
I just feel like, again, I don't know. That's not even hope, but I just feel like you're never going to be able to outsmart. You can't outsmart. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just like for instance, people talk about all these advancements, but the big drawback is that no one looks at the environmental impact. Like right now, if you look at these huge database centers that have to be built, that Mark, I think it's Zuckerberg, he's built, he's taking over. I think I was looking at this video of some city, I think in Louisiana. The whole city is pretty much been overtaken by this huge, property that is pretty much just like a one of those data base whatevers that you need these for all of these AI engines and stuff to be able to run. And there are so many environmental disadvantages that are going to come from that. So it's just kind of okay, you building all these, huge, data centers, but it's having all of this negative impact on the human beings that it's surrounded to where it's just you so smart that you're going to ruin the planet that you supposedly helping, and it's just you putting in all of these sources to pretty much. It's kind of you can argue that it's allowing people to be more lazy, to not have to think, because you have these machines that are thinking for you, but they just gonna outthink you out the planet, out the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's nothing. That's, you know what I'm saying? So it's just it's checks and balances that's gonna check itself. You know what I'm saying? Meaning it seemed like it's gonna be good right now, but then in 10, I don't even know if I definitely, it's not gonna take 20 years. That's what I'm saying. It's not even going to. We're not going to have to wait 20 years to see what the impact is going to be. It's ooh, this great technology that we thought was going to be so great, and ooh, that was going to change our world. It's no, we can't even use it because it's destroying us. So everything you say, it's just not nothing to be It's that's what I'm saying. It's just I don't know. It's not even going. I mean, it's deep, because I definitely don't want to poo-poo it or whatever. But to me, I'm like, it's not that deep, because it's like you can't outthink like this system, or just like what to me it's just nature. You know what I'm saying? Or you can't outthink God. Like, it's just interesting you made a statement about like, you know, whatever this mechanism is trying to like, you know, prove that it can create on the same level. And it's just like, you know, it's kind of laughable, but then it's not laughable because people aren't, you know, there are entities that's what they're trying to do. Like, they're trying to prove, you know, they're on the same level. And it's just, and it's just like, for me, and, you know, my viewpoint, it's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna be done. But I have to see it play out, though, because I'm in this world, and it's just like, okay,
that will
this
be
is
done.
playing. It's like it's playing out.
Cole said everything, and that's absolutely right. The question is this: everything she says is saying that, well, this could lead to destruction and depopulation, could it? Right? Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it's about.
Yeah. But so again,
the men who, it's not AI, ask the question of who's behind it. Who's behind it? I will say this. Imagine someone who has killed a bunch of people and then they turn the gun on themselves, right? And kill themselves. So when you got someone that's behind that technology that says, well, I know when things go down, I'm going to die. I'm just going to see how many I could take with me. There is nothing you can do to reason with them. Everything you said, Cole, is right. It's like, don't you know you can't allow it to get to this? Why would you? And they go, hey, I guess we're going to see. You're reasoning from a good heart. It's designed, just like Mark Zuckerberg just was in court. I think it was February, over the addiction of social media. And he lost the case. It was like around the same time that I believe that the war really officially started. He was in court over his technology. They came into the court with those glasses on, those meta glasses. They dismissed court. They was like, you can't bring that in here, right? They used Facebook's own analytics to prove the point. They know it's addictive. They said, well, we're not letting 12-year-olds deal with this. Hell, adults shouldn't be dealing with it. It's crack. So they know this. So when we go to reason with people, like kind of like the everyday person goes to say, why would you do this? They will go, why not? And I don't have an answer to how far it can go, but people leaving the planet is not a, you know, it can happen. You know?
Shout out.
I don't know.
Shout out to Bro Sanchez in the chat.
Oh, shout out to Brother Sanchez. Brother Sanchez, man, come on up. If you want to join the bill, man, we enjoy you when you come through, man.
He says these are synthetic humans that were bred in synthetic environments. They're turning our world into a synthetic world like theirs. Wow.
And they're doing a good job.
Wow.
What do they say? The operation was a success. The patient died. It's intentional. That's how I feel about it, God.
Yeah, you dropped it. Give me a bomb to that.
And even what we're looking at, look at what 80 has posted. That's so accessible to us, like the robot and all of that, right? I work with automation, okay, and robotics, and I could tell you that it's useful, but it's not this. It's not this. It's think about everything else that could be a problem. I mean, you could do a lot of injustice with that too. When you can't tell what something is, think about that.
That's crazy.
So there got to be some kind of emergency, because no one's gonna go into this new world like that. I like to call it beyond dreamland. Right? No one's gonna willingly go into this new digital world. So the only way you're gonna go is if you are such in a bad state that it looks good. So then there has to be a problem created. So I recommend everybody to go watch Mad Max. Remember Road Warriors?
I want to check that out. Did you watch?
It's Water Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get to watch Dark City yet, but Water Wars from was it Thunderdome? All of that. They're in the desert. It's like an apocalyptic movie of there's no water. Code, have you ever seen Road Warrior? No,
That's it.
It's with
That's it.
Mel Gibson.
Water Wars.
No, it's called Road Warrior with Mel Gibson. And remember, Tina Turner was in part 2, Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that one.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Wow,
Watch
that's where I know
watch
you at.
it and see where they were and how it was, and you'll get it. That's why I was like,
Sort of like Tupac video, California.
Yeah, Tupac's video is a take off of Road Warrior.
Right. Demolition Man. What about Demolition Man? Yeah. That's the chat speaking.
I would love to get the Podcraft to watch that, and we have a
movie
discussion
night
over it. Yeah,
let's do it.
Movie night.
Let's do it. How can we make that happen?
If you did a movie night, it couldn't be on YouTube. It'd have to probably be. Well, we'd still have some pushback from.
Maybe prefer Patreon.
Patreon. We do a ticket. We do a ticket.
Yeah.
Everybody get a seat.
Yeah, you can technically do it through Patreon. But if you want to get more people, though, it would be through Rumble.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it'd be demonetized, but you'd still be able to show it.
Well, we would just want to build on a movie.
Yeah.
So it's like we all watch it. If it can pour, once you watch the whole thing, we'll probably have to go through the details of how to watch it. Watch it.
If I bring it up, if I make it smaller on the screen and we pause it and you talk about it,
right,
then it becomes a little bit more, easier to work with in the platform.
Like how you watch the news.
Right.
When people say the news be small, you don't have to see a big screen.
We just can't go full screen on it all the way through.
Nah, no full screen because you don't need it.
You know what you could do?
Mm-hmm.
The Podcraft is very smart. Just assign it. Go watch it. And then if you want to do it on Patreon, whatever, who wants to come in and have a discussion over something they really don't know, they ain't seen? I guess you could.
That's true.
And then, or you can do it on the Podcraft, and 80 can use little segments of it, and it wouldn't be a problem.
Yeah.
But that should be an assignment that everybody goes and watch.
Yeah.
And be enlightened.
And we watch it all on our own, and then we come back and we build on it like that with the that's dope. Yeah.
And everybody would have homework.
Yeah, homework.
Just like in a classroom, when the teacher's like, okay, everybody got to go and watch this, and then we're gonna talk about it on Monday.
Yeah, AD.
Hey, that's what it is.
The Podcraft, I've been on many different ones. I think you got some of the best intelligent people as your fans. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you.
Get Knowledge Born involved. We can call it a woovie.
Yo,
a woovie. That's fire.
Yo,
put that in there. Woovie night. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. No, that's on point. We're gonna get come on. Yeah, we're gonna get Rinse up in here. Talk about his movie. Got some good news on that. We build on that one. That's crazy.
Damn, the .com is taken. Somebody bought that already.
Woovie?
Yeah. Somebody already bought it. I was about to buy it right now. Woovie.com. It's taken.
That's dope. That's all right. They can have it as long as we get the real Woovie here. So we watching the
We're going to have to buy Woovie.net.
There's a lot of .net on that. Man, we got to... this is a great build. If you're coming in, I just told Brother Sanchez, I told him to come on in if he's still there.
We don't even have to say woo. It's your Killah Priest.
Yeah.
To say woo.
Right. No doubt. That's the
the
launching pad.
But I'll be listening. I think I'm going to go see MJ tonight.
Hey, no doubt, man. Shout out to that, bro.
Yeah.
Word.
Not the movie. I'm really trying to go see MJ. He's alive.
Yo, I low-key believe that, though.
Yeah, I know. AD really believe that. Yeah, exactly.
we could talk about that.
Yeah, no, he really, he be going into it.
AD be right. AD be on point. I'm telling you.
It's just a theory, but like I'm not the only one, obviously, who
Right.
thinks that. But
Michael Jackson.
I wouldn't knock it out. He would do that. What'd you say?
Michael Jackson was Jesus.
Was Jesus? I believe
Yeah.
so. Buddha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
something.
Yeah. I believe so.
you're saying he was an ascended master?
Definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. He's magic.
Mm-hmm.
There's
And Joe Jackson was John the Baptist.
he
I'm
definitely
sorry,
took.
my jokes tonight.
Nah, you great. He definitely. I saw that what you told me to watch. I saw Babyface build on Mike, the difference between Mike and Prince.
Yeah.
And he didn't go into Prince. He was about to go into Prince, but I stopped. I paused it at Mike, and he said that Mike had the ability to get has this magic with him that he gets new fans that just keep coming, and he just continue on doing it. He said that's what separates him from everybody because he keeps getting new fans.
Yeah.
Add on to that. Yeah, add on. Yeah, add on to that. What were you about to say? New fans.
No, yeah.
Go ahead.
No, he does. I'm always surprised. Little kids know, who he is. I remember talking to my nephews who are like, 2 or 3, and they clearly know who Michael Jackson is. And it's like, how do you know? How do you have that appreciation? And I think their parents aren't even,
the force.
intentionally trying to teach them, who Michael Jackson is. But
has a lot of power.
They just know.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that pop music. He's a king of pop, and pop stands for popular.
Popular.
So if you truly are the
Jesus
king,
was popular.
exactly. If you're the king of popular, then ergo you're gonna be, like a forever type of artist.
Right. But then you look at him handling the animals. There was another aspect to him, like bringing into the animals all into. That was crazy. Like a wild babble. What'd you say? I thought somebody said, okay. So, and his place is like a sanctuary. So Neverland, he ended up building a sanctuary full of animals and people just walking around. It's like a utopia. You know what I'm saying? So you travel all the way. Popcorn doesn't stop. $1 million worth of popcorn. It's like a wonderment. Like a place.
It's funny you said that, Priest, because there's this conspiracy theory going around that it was actually a place for certain. I can't go too into this, but it was a place, a salvation place for those who he was saving. So
Like
he
a
was
sanctuary.
Wow.
right. He was technically saving kids in a way. We'll just say that, and you
He
guys.
was trying to save the kids from Gilligan's Island.
There you go. I like that.
Wow.
Thank you.
Epstein.
Okay.
No,
Priest just
I'm sorry.
put the nail in the
I
coffin.
didn't know.
That was it.
Yo, but
We say
can't talk now.
we just say EP
Yeah.
because it's a musical term.
My bag. I walked into that one. Landmines all over the place. That was deep though. Neverland, where you never grow up. Yeah, Neverland. I think it's a Peter Pan thing. Now, Teddy Perkins. So I first, Cole told me to check out Teddy Perkins, and I was like, "Is this a jab? Was that a jab? Because I missed out on that." But that's a wild character. So Teddy Perkins, right, was by Childish Gambino, and it's like a takeoff.
It was a character. It was a character that appeared in an episode of Atlanta.
Yeah. It's weird. It's a wild episode when this guy, what is it? Ted Perkins, right? Ted Perkins.
It's Teddy Perkins.
He just popped out of nowhere, and he said about his father, but his resemblance would be like Mike. But see, that's him with the person. Was that him at the award show?
A lot of people are wearing masks nowadays.
Yeah. This episode is wild. It's the second season of Atlanta. I want to see it. It's the second season. The 6th episode.
It was a deep episode. I remember, like, if you weren't connected in on when Atlanta made his initial run.
Just that episode was like different though.
Yeah, but it's just like being plugged into what they call Black Twitter. When Atlanta had its first run was crazy, but that episode, it was so crazy. I believe it did get nominated
It should.
for Enemy. I remember the Alligator Man episode of that same season of Atlanta, which starred Cat Williams. That got nominated for an Emmy, and Cat Williams won for that. But the Teddy Perkins ones, the Teddy Perkins episode, I don't know if it did get nominated, but it was just really deep on so many levels. Like it was almost like you were watching a movie and not really even an episode of television.
It had elements of Get Out. The guy lived by himself, was real freaky, and he had that voice. Please sit down.
Well, who do you think? Because there's a lot of speculation or talks about who Teddy Perkins was based on. So who do you think?
I think it was a little bit. I think it was Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. Michael Jackson. And I don't think he would have got offended of it because he loves comedians. He befriended Chris Rock, Chris Tucker.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at the hands.
Eddie Murphy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. It's a touch of that. And plus, he had a problem with his father. Mm-hmm. But Joe, let's be honest, he said they never was on welfare. He struggled to get them to do it right. I'm not talking about afterwards, but he saw something in them when Tito picked up the guitar. Mm-hmm. He had that insight. He saw that. Mm-hmm. And he separated them, and he let them be a family. Like, it's all about the family. It's family. He just took it as the royal family. So I can't knock him on just those parts. You know what I mean? I know that's a controversy.
What do you mean knocking him?
A lot of people attack Mr. Joe Jackson, and even the movie made him. He was crazy, like beating them all the time. But at the same time, he got them together and he said, y'all gonna be a group. Mm-hmm. And it was because of what he saw. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't take nothing. This is just personally me. I don't take nothing from Mike. But the magic was saw by the moms too. The mom said, you should put him down with the group. They didn't know. So they put him in. And magic it took off. Mm-hmm.
I would say with Teddy Perkins.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Teddy Perkins had a problem with his father. Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, just so to me, I feel like Michael Jackson is the obvious. You can tell, what inspirations came from Michael Jackson. Just obviously visually, what Michael Jackson looked like, and then just some of the plot points. With that character having issues with his dad and, his dad pushing him.
Hold that AD right there. Just remember that. I'm sorry, Colt. I just want to put that in there. And just like that, he disappears. But go ahead.
But also to me, what was less obvious is I saw a lot of Phil Spector in that character. And just if you know who Phil Spector was, and what he was convicted of, then you would see a lot of the characteristics in Teddy, especially when it came to the violent aspects that Teddy Perkins wound up taking, and just as far as Phil Spector, he had a reputation for keeping people in his home unwillingly, and he liked to have weapons, and then he was also just a recluse as well. But he also was very big in the music industry as well. So I feel like Teddy Perkins, he was like, you could use him also just as someone who you can make a commentary just on the music industry as a whole, and some of the just, persons who kind of are made from being, a part of this system.
Right. Powerful. Somebody, I love this chat. Man, I'm going to give y'all respect. Somebody just said something that was incredible. Y'all, they said Smokey Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
Looking like Smokey Robinson. I didn't put that together. Shout out to whoever you were. Hey, Dave, you bring it back. Man, the chat, y'all on fire. Y'all always on fire. I learned so much from y'all. Y'all don't even know, but y'all be on point. And I didn't even put Smokey in there because he was a part of the beginning of Motown.
Even Prince, though, so when Prince had issues with his father as well.
He said that. Mm-hmm. In the episode, what did he say? I want to be like my father. Well, you know what? Can we pull out a little bit? He said, he was
making a museum
dedicated
to his father, also recognizing the other fathers in the industry, like
Joe Jackson, Prince father,
Prince Marvin Gaye,
and Marvin Gaye's father.
Yeah.
Father.
He named somebody else too.
Serena Williams.
Yeah, Serena Williams. I forgot what Serena's father's name was.
Yeah, I forgot Mr. Williams. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at that, that's heavy, man. Go just check out that episode along with Mad Max. When we check out those things, it'll be crazy. I can't wait for him to see Dark City. Dark City is incredible. I should have asked. Y'all was dropping it too. By the way, Code. Y'all, you and Hakim was going in. I was learning a lot, and AD too. When y'all was start talking about, huh?
You didn't think I was gonna go there? Huh?
Yeah, you gotta go there. That's what I be looking for, man. I mean, I learned a lot just for sitting here, looking at the chat, listening to everybody who build, come through, great minds, and it's really like food for thought, food for your soul. You learn how to eat right. You learn how to think correct. You're not, biased on your opinions. It's just good old-fashioned knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And that's what we need. I think those things help you survive through things. And then looking at great artists as we see them. We're not here with Whitney Houston is not here no longer. Prince is not here. Rick James, we talked about. Mike, Luther Vandross, it's just another part of me. You know what I'm saying? It's that deep.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we're at a time right now where, people are more and more looking at the machine. Someone made a comment in there about Motown just being kind of, you can say that maybe it was something with Motown and that label just being very toxic, but it's just like, it's something to say about how artists, how they're affected by the machine.
What's up, Midwest? Tell us your secrets. Why? What's going on in the Midwest, man? A lot of the great singers come from there. Mm-hmm. A lot of the great things started in there, especially in the 60s, man. Mm-hmm. 60s, 50s, they had all these dynamic singers, man. Shaka Khan and all of just that Midwest. Midwest had a lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of power.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I got something to show that we're not going to get in trouble for because it's Instagram.
Yeah.
But it's a funny little AI Trump and Michael Jackson thing.
No disrespect to that, bro.
No, it's actually kind of, it's funny, but it ultimately puts, it's a good light on MJ. But I think people would laugh at it.
Come on.
But it's nothing like inappropriate.
I know, but don't just play it. Don't even explain it. Yeah,
okay.
Let's go.
And I'm always extra too cautious.
No, you good.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a second. Let me reload it. Okay, how come it got smaller? Hold on a second. Let me switch it back. Give me a second. Because it got smaller all of a sudden. Okay, here we go.
It's nighttime now.
Yeah.
We took down Michael Jackson. It's not what you think. It's not that. That was a hoax. Democrat hoax. And nobody knows hoaxes like that better than me. The reason we took him out is because he's driving the American people crazy. They're starting riots by the millions over this guy. This guy's so famous, it's a dangerous situation. It's so funny because Biden didn't even know who Michael Jackson was. So we took him out. We took Neverland. We took Michael, and he immediately looked at me. He said,
Donald, this isn't right. Don't send me to prison. It's wrong.
and he looked at me with those magnetic eyes. I've never seen anything like it. I folded immediately. I said, you know what, you're right. We'll keep you at Neverland. We'll build a cell, a big enough cell so you can dance and do your moonwalk and whatever you want to do. He goes, hee hee. You can do that in there if you want to. So we did that, and he started to moonwalk in there, and he started to dance. We were all hypnotized by his dancing immediately, and we just let him out. We just had to do it. We let him out. We were like the zombies from the Thriller, and we all broke out into the Thriller dance. And so I apologized to him. I said, Michael, it doesn't matter if you're black or white. Just listen to me. I apologize.
Donald, it's okay. You've been bad. You gotta start with the man in the mirror. They don't care about us, Donald.
I said, I don't know if I've been bad, but I'll tell you what, I'll give the mirror thing a shot, okay? Jamone, Michael, Jamone like you've never seen before. And he said, for more Michael Jackson, subscribe.
Jamone like you've never done before.
Now, what was that for?
Yeah, I know, AD.
It's just funny content. It's just
No,
funny.
but what was supposed to be the meaning if that man was president back in the day?
That he would just pardon MJ and then
Okay.
MJ wins ultimately at the end.
Okay.
Yeah, but
It's silly fun AI slop.
yeah, they put that together. Yeah, but you know, it's
Nonpartisan.
it's little subliminal messages and everything, man. You can't be just going crazy and look at it. Subliminal messages. Well, anyway, that was a great segment, man. That was good to think about. It gave us some insight. We talked about the video, right?
Yeah.
That's how we started everything. Today, everybody we're not gonna be on here long. I know everybody got to get going because tomorrow family members are coming over. A lot of drinking and a lot of talking and stuff like that. You let people do what they do, you know?
Little barbecue.
Yeah, a little barbecue boogaloo. Yeah, exactly. Turning up the music. Top music that will be played. Can't take it. I do not like it. Celebration. Can't stand that song.
You like Celebration song?
I don't like that. Because it just get up with the
Come on. Bum, 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 bum.
it's it's coming out. It's a celebration.
Who can play a celebration for Memorial Day? For Memorial Day?
Celebrate.
My dad actually had to because my dad's an Army veteran. He had to school me on Memorial Day.
Right. It's really a sad day, right?
Yeah, I mean, it memorializes the fallen soldiers. So, it's not like Veterans Day where you're saying thank you for your service. This is more of a somber,
But he's real. Your pops is real about it. He was in it, so he's real about it. Mm-hmm. But you already know what's going to happen with that nice green grass. Of course. How it started.
I mean, I guess we're celebrating the day off. Yeah,
how it started. Play the beginning of it. You already know that, and you're gonna have. See, you can feel the electric slide build up. You know what I'm saying? Just for it right there. Left to the left. What's the other one? To the right, to the right. And it's like, you already know what time it is as soon as you hear that. You know, the electric slide.
No, I think it's before you let go. You already know, definitely before I let go. That's
she challenged. That was dope. I gotta
now
give you
it's
props
just
for
which
that.
version is gonna be played.
You heard what she said?
That's what the controversy is. Who's before I let
What's
go?
up before I let go? Oh, man.
Whose
Frank,
version is
Beverly and Maze, before I let go.
or Beyonce's?
No. Beyonce was granted that. She needed to be sat down. You know, you got to sit her down and be like, to do this song, because you just can't do any song. Mm-hmm. That right there needs a lot of people. You know, disco, techs, and DJs have to sit you down. You have to be granted to sing a song like that. That's like, you know, New Edition not going to get up there and sing Celebration. You got to go through. Something like Celebration. Come on. Mm-hmm. I can't stand it. But before I let go, you know, I never liked that song either. But meaning I love the song, but I know what you mean, because every time before I let go, it would come on every time the party is about to end.
Yeah. So
everybody's leaving, and is. You make me doom 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 doom. It's time to go home. You know
that's the song where it's like you ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get up out of here.
You gotta leave. You have to stay.
That's a nice way of basically relaying that message.
Yeah, celebration will be played. You will. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing about cookouts that kill me, you know, celebration. As soon as I come on, it's like, here we go. It's a celebration.
You know what I hope? What's going to be played tomorrow? I already know it's going to be ringing off in New York. What you think they're going to be playing? Like, what's the perfect, New
York?
Yeah, tomorrow.
They don't really do cookouts in New York, but if they do, they go to Queens, they don't really do it. They don't really do it like that. But if they do, you got to go to Queens, Long Island, and you know you might have a drum out there. You know what the drum is? Okay, that's kind of jazz. Step it up.
But you thinking too deep in it. Like
you're gonna get some jerk chicken. If you, he said
no, but the perfect I think would be who would be played tomorrow is Robbie's. Like that's like the perfect party song, like to play at a barbecue to get it going.
I have to bring you on with a couple of DJs.
I feel like no, but I'm just saying an honorary.
It takes two. Oh yeah.
An honorary like.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, it's Memorial Day.
Oh, my goodness. See, that's the expert being a DJ. You already just played that Summertime.
It's not summertime yet, officially, is it?
True.
I know.
True. That's a 4th of July song.
Yes, 4th of July.
The original version is by who?
Oh.
No, I know this.
I thought it was Jazzy Jeff.
Kool in the Gang.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. What was the name of the song?
No. I know Summertime Madness.
Yeah.
Better get out of here.
Yeah.
You know?
Ooh, Electric Slide.
Mm-hmm. Electric Boogie.
It was Electric Boogie. Okay. The Marvin Gaye song, which I can't. Oh yeah, but you got to be in the back alleys down south. If you want that one, because I want to. That's Washington.
Cupid Shuffle gets played everywhere.
That'd be Washington. Which one?
Cupid Shuffle.
That's Cali. That's LA and New York. That's one of those clubs.
Something for my godson.
Okay, that's the family. Everybody there. You know, so I don't even know where they call Tupac at. It's like anywhere. That could be anywhere. Oh, that's Brooklyn.
Can't go wrong with Stevie Wonder.
That's a Brooklyn block. Yeah, Stevie Wonder.
Okay.
The South. That's somewhere.
Although I would have played the Mary J. Blige version. Don't kill me.
But you're like a millennial. Now, what do you call the AZ? Well, I'm just saying you played Mary. Well, Mary J. is considered down. You know what I'm saying?
I'm Gen X.
Who? Gen X? Okay, Gen X. Let me hear that again. Yo, 1, 2. That's kind of dope. I don't know who that is. Who that?
Shaka Khan.
Well, Shaka Khan is bad.
What you gonna do for me?
What you gonna do for me? Yeah, Shaka Khan, man. It's hard to beat her.
I saw her in concert like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
That was so awesome. Like,
yeah, she's incredible. She got To Know You, To Love You.
Yes. It's
That
like
right there.
mesmerizing.
And what's the other song from Shaka Khan? Popillion? Like the morning in the sun. No, that's To Know You. To Need You.
DJ.
Popillion. Oh, that's Cali.
What was that?
Right there? It was Cali. I can hear it.
Hey, you got
That's pop locking right there.
You got throw some Roger and Zap.
That sounded like that.
Yeah.
I already know. Priest was the fifth member of Color Me Bad. Remember that? Ooh. That's a good one. Ooh. All right, yo. Let's get ready to take a break. When we come back with the song promotion. It's going to be a short show today, y'all.
Technically, you're right on time.
Yeah. Word. All right. Let's go. Take a break. We'll be right. Yo, let me see some Swift is Light too. Let's give him a treat or something.
Okay.
Oh, no. I had something for Rob Bass. I told you I said something in there. Think that was in Gemstone?
Okay.
No, give us some. Let me pull it. I don't want to play the whole thing. I just want to hear that part before we take the break.
Okay, hold on. You said Gemstone?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to Rob Bass, man. I did this. No. Knowledge is wisdom. Knowledge is wisdom. This goes back.
A young boy of 12. He commanded his giant guards to swear an oath of eternal allegiance to the boy prince, to guard him constantly in this world and the next.
When I concentrate, I see beyond carbon date. A mental state where gods create. And my temple is a stargate. A large sacred space. Many faces of a tall face. My destination to Mars through gapes. Use the conscious through comments. I want to rock right now, Rob Bass. Stop. I wasn't internationally known. Come on, yo. When we said that fight, oh man. So shout out to Rob Bass.
That's what's
we
up.
love your music, my brother. Still. Yeah.
All right.
You can play whatever.
And we'll be right back after this.
Yeah.
Epic, the great angelic war. There was a disturbance in the essence. Every being in heaven could feel it. A shifting of reality-changing level was about to happen. Most of the heavenly hosts knew or partially knew what was happening, but no one would be prepared for the chaos that was soon to come.
In the beginning, the universal researchers came into attendance. Sources of the orders of ascension, the ebony daughters and upper wisdom, the heavenly fathers above the solar system, which wore the crowns with the cobra emblem. They came down as co-defendants, so the lesser gods wouldn't go to prison. The celestial Mars where these souls attended, extraterrestrial large with no beginning. You had the Yahwehs, the Hashim, the Most Highs, the Light Beam, the El Shaddai, the Elohim, the Witnesses, the King of Kings, the differences, the Holy Supremes, the Allahs and the Pharaohs, Melchizedeks in the Pantheon, and the Lord of Hosts spoke. The hearers of prayers took notes, and the holies of holies in the end of the day gave praise to the one called Goat. The angelic Labor Party leaders crowded the courtroom with Anunnaki speakers, surrounded by the godly teachers. He sat in the all godly style crop circle. In the highest of heights, the backdrop was purple. These black astronauts were not verbal, but gave off a lot of virtue. They were silent, but aware of exquisite balance. Schools of knowledge and high exalted prophets called the potters that moved up from the macabres to the higher colleges. They became universal scholars, mastering the masculine and the feminine in the blackness of the Genesis. The stage was set to start clashing with all ignorance. The house lost the seat to the Moorish. That took the office from the sources. The kingdom became corporate. The headquarters was northern, where most of their prominent supporters dominated. Fathers begin opening up the Torah. In the Eastern Kingdom, many of the angels had mortgage. The one called Yisrael, who fought the devil. Because Yisrael loves to wrestle and make bets for blessings. Scores he never settled. Floors was leveled, employed by the ghetto. The tablets were mathematics. Amongst gaseous planets, the ashes was on the axis, and the inhabitants was enchanted. Stop.
crusader. A heavy mentalist and his penmanship took him to unlimited greatness. Some say he was a spaceship, others say he was gracious. The way he spit brought God to an atheist, brought wisdom to a paganist. His basic instructions before leaving evil was formed from the black Hebrews. But he trapped with his people, selling crack, living illegal, strapped with desert eagles, and would clap at judges, police too. Two sides to him, he would go to combat and was peaceful. This is more of his stained glass writing on the church window pane. As a Viking, his name is Priest. The Mac Evangelistic. Shout outs to RML, the whole label, Man Bites Dog Records. Count fifth. You know what I mean? This is just something that was in the mind, you know what I mean? Something special for the fans, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all keep supporting, man. It's more. The words. Gotta keep it going on, man. For real. Shovel the grave, pull a suit off the body, fitted on mine, Judgment Day Illuminati, light a rose petal cigarette. I take a puff, then I pluck, I'm that raw devil's biggest threat. I stare at the judge till he flared with blood. I was unprepared, she was here for the drugs. Beware the grudge, bodies cut up, underwear on the rugs. Mollies and such, gold chandeliers above. The blaze is spinning slower and slower. I fade into a coma, it's over. I wake up, blood everywhere, head in my hand. Looks like the work of a madman, gone insane. Bodies on her springs, haunted things. Then her alarm rings. I got up, dragged the corpse, the head was off. Only if the dead could talk, and with no camera support, I leave it to dreadful thoughts. She was a woman of the cloth, he was a man of the cross, part of the 10%. They weren't innocent, they were poisoning the ignorant and the lost, till they both got caught and felt my force. No remorse, I'm in the tabernacle, it's raining outside the stained glass windows. The one with the head of a jackal and dark sands has crystals. Who wrote these epistles? The one with the KP initial. My blade be official, it ripped through a tissue. Since a baby, the doc said there may be some issues. Never laugh or tickle. Psychopath, my stare was cold as icicle. I never disappoint when I said I will get you. Now I'm behind you with the scalpel when it drizzle. For months I let the beef pickle. Now I'm on a train through Spain while the detectives try to solve the riddle. This Adam apple had no seeds in the middle. To the detectives, never believe what you see, just a little. You might have thought you glanced at me in the stadium as the referee blows the whistle. Then on mountain skis, know I'm following you home, holding a pistol. As you pull out your keys, I sneak up behind you real slow. Put the gun to his spine, horror run through his mind. You been looking for me, let's go. He wakes up along the ride, it's been a long drive. I told him I knew you a long time, you was just a pawn on the wrong side. We pulled up to a gate, I made a push in the cold. The gates opened up, a bunch of cars on the lawn. Time for them all to die. There was a statue of an owl, I blindfolded them, we went inside.
Are you from Silo, Minnesota?
Why, yes.
Do you know the Lakeview House?
Oh, the little hotel down on the Deerfield Road.
Where they make those wonderful pies.
My goodness. How do you know about it?
I did an article. My name is Elaine Kalisher. I work for the Travelers Review.
Oh, how nice. Sel Beecher.
That's a beautiful crystal.
It came from Sedona. Oh, I'll bet you're here for the convention.
What convention?
Crystals.
No, I don't know anything about it.
Oh, I'm surprised. It's the biggest one in the country. You know, it would make a wonderful article for your magazine.
Maybe it would.
Here you are, Miss Beecher, the key to 871, and your room is ready.
Will you be checking in with us, ma'am?
Yes, I will. Hello, I'm Elaine Kalisher.
Oh, yes, Miss Kalisher. We've been expecting you.
Thorn Promotions. You send in your music, we play it live on the show for Killah Priest and the world to hear.
Yeah.
We are back.
Word.
We are back on track.
How you like that?
We just did a tea break. Tea break must need one. hit the like. Tell them that we are here. We are big now. We got a couple of people we are talking to, putting things together. So if you know somebody that knows somebody, tell them to come on down and subscribe to the Killah Priest Podcraft. We are doing big things. We're going to be on the road soon. Swift is Light. Let me see if it's completely sold out. Yeah, the Vitals got sold out last, like this, 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's see. I only have 4 CDs left. And
oh, you did CDs and
vinyl. Yeah. You know what? We should do some shirts too. Let me see.
I forgot my headphones, so I can't hear anything.
Yeah. Hold up. Let me just check this quick. And yep. Only like 2 CDs left, yo. So Swift is Light, man. Let's show some love, man. Braxis, 6 is Swift is Light. Let's yo. Y'all wanna hear Swift is Light too? Let me see some fire in the chat. Let's go. All right. Let's get the song promotion.
Let's go. First up.
I believe that's me. That's from an old song. Daddy Kane.
First up, we've got an artist here named Most High Scientist, Black Blood Diamonds, from Detroit. All right. We're going to bring it on screen. And here we go.
That's all I do. 22, 1 year. 2. February. 22. 2022. Ain't no hold up. Tell them what's the hold up. It's a hold up. I'm like Bruce Lee, Roy, you showed up. They got no gold cup. Who got the glow? Gotta have patience, plus demonstration over getting no end in the sad nations. My friend, that's bare basics, grizzly bear training. God famous, cold cash, no credit, karma payments. Build or destroy, or in debt, get it? You thinking money, speaking life, morals and ethics. 10 to 1 up the road, how you bet? 963 hertz rate, control, I'm invested, connected. To power impressed it, mud, water, blood, I'm electric. Magnetic, unique, speech eclectic, kinetic. More so cold when come to go, streets infected. But love and protection. Love a blessing, call it understanding, mutual reflection. We had been the bad and beheaded. Word is bond, cool and happy defined. Never squat, no soul knowledge. Just a game, I promise, properly vetted. This high science, not for profit, but wisdom. Teach you a money-making system. Enjoy the journey, there's no victim. Concerning when you accept every little step. Bobby Brown or Deuce here. Easy out, all life tapping out, making way. Your Mayday, it's time the family gang, blood, get it? What's understood and got to be should.
Let's go. Oh, I can't hit my bombs yet.
Good.
I was trying to give him more bombs than that, yo. Hey.
Lock the 7 seal, you gotta look inside you.
Midwest, man.
Outside, inside. On time. They see. Circle of the square. Stand on your square. 4 corners.
That's all I do.
90-degree angle. 90 times 4, 360. Everything that comes from 9 going back to 9. They get rid of it. Ball games, spring ball. They bring forth whatever's in your mind that you study, you will bring forth to completion.
You never told me that God is doing 1 to 14.
Tell me the stars where I can study, because whenever I see it, and gravity shift. Learn to ascend higher, acquire or bind in. Slap, go against the odds, against the grain. Last time you heard it off Purple Rain. This is what it's like when doves cry. For the pain, spread your arms like the wing of a bird. Learn how to fly.
Oh, looking at
a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
But niggas got plenty of steps in and shit. Zero.
Reflections.
Yeah. How you like that? So that was, once again, Most High Scientist Black Blood Diamonds official video. Right there. What you think about that?
Start with you want to start with Code 17.
Okay. Ladies first.
Well, I thought it was first I thought this is a good song selection just because we just finished up talking about Motown, so the fact that this is a Detroit artist, I thought that was a cool tie-in. But I like the soulful sound. I thought the lyrics were strong, nice flow. I like the just the overall tempo of this track, and the visuals were pretty solid. So yeah, I liked it.
Fire. Yeah, it's fire desire. The laid back, plus he was dropping knowledge all through the track. Laid back, the way he was on it was like his demeanor on the track. You can tell when somebody can flow, when they can MC. Mm-hmm. And that's the authentic of it. That's the beauty of it, is that he was just laid back and just spitting how he felt.
Yeah.
Dope. I agree with you about Midwest. Like I said, it's like something with them in the music in the 60s, you know what I'm saying? Now the children are coming back and they're making the music. But that all in all, the sample was dope, very soulful. That was dope. Peace to the God too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I liked it. It was a good mix, good production. These guys are definitely not beginners. Definitely have experience. It's a pro sound. The video's good. Good videography. Quality's up. Really well done. I got nothing critical against it. I don't see anything I could improve from my end as far as the production or the mix or the master. So that was just quality.
Got the girl dancing in there too. That was dope. That was dope.
Yeah, and they have a good sense
the
of
original, yo. That's dope.
Yeah,
that's what it's telling us to do.
Good authenticity.
Yeah,
and still keeping it hip hop.
Yeah.
So fire! I can't wait to hear more. Most High Scientist.
Yeah, that's dope.
Black Blood's Diamond. So we're gonna put the links to all these artists in the description, so y'all gonna be able to hit subscribe and follow these artists online. Make sure you get up on their social media and all that.
Right.
Nice. Great submission. Let's go. Next up, we've got an artist here named Otter, Seaweed Shaman from the Outer Otter Realms. The song is called Otter, Seaweed Shaman. Okay. Let's go.
Shout out to Otter.
Otter, seaweed, shaman beats.
That's it.
All right. That was Otter Seaweed Shaman. How you like that?
Very interesting.
Yeah.
I know immediately it sounds very I don't know, like a pop track. I was thinking I don't know if I can like envision a rapper sing on this, but I could definitely hear this seems like a track for like more of like a vocalist. It for some reason I was thinking like Disney Channel or Nickelodeon ish. But it's very like upbeat, kind of tempo. So yeah.
Very clean, very dope, clean. I like the way it sounds, man. You becoming more clean, polished and stuff. Like I said, I can't wait to work with him. I don't know what genre it's going to be, but it's not average hip hop. And if it's something different, I'm will take it on.
Yeah, like general audience type of production. I can tell he's building up a library that'd be good for publishing. You know what I mean? Because a lot of his stuff can be very commercialized and placed for all kinds of media, especially anything involving general audience type stuff. And like you said, Disney is a good example. So yeah, he's doing his thing, and he's got his artwork too.
It sounds like that kind of music that is played between scenes.
Yeah.
Of a TV show.
Yeah. So he submitted another one, and Otter Realms. No, he has a song here called 7 Chakra Shuffle. Let's check it out.
The Otter Seaweed Shaman presents the 7 Chakras. The root chakra. The sacral chakra.
We do.
The solar plexus chakra. The heart chakra.
Chakra, the Otress.
The throat chakra. The third eye chakra.
Yo, get down. Yo, it's like
The crown chakra.
Thank you. Good evening. Yeah, it's
The
like
7 chakras.
Man.
Oh man.
What, all the way through?
The Otter.
Yo, you pop down on I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go first. Yo, it's very clean, very dope. You know what I'm saying? I like. I don't know what to call it.
Like pop funk.
That was like pop funk, right? Okay,
Yeah.
pop funk. Different type of. Man, I told you, you gotta be doing raves, man. Raves. Yeah. Caught that.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a very disco flavored track. That's what was kind of giving me that 70s vibe. I like how the track, it kind of like it has that energy where it like builds and then it gets to like a plateau. So yeah, I think AD, again, how you mentioned, this is how he's trying to like build his publishing or his catalog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that this is definitely like a music supervisor, would love this, because again, it's something that you can either put, in between segments, like on a talk show, that music that where you introduce the next guest, or like when the host comes out or something, or like, I was even thinking this is like music you can like play over like a movie scene montage. You know what I'm saying? So if it's like a movie, based in like the 70s or 80s or something, and you're doing like these quick shots or whatever, I can just like hear, this is the type of music that you would like reach for.
Yeah, if you ever remember Disneyland back in the day, in Tomorrowland, there used to be a platform that would rise up. And around like maybe 7 or 8 p.m. in Tomorrowland, it would come up and there'd be a band playing. And those bands would just be playing some random music, be some random bands, and you'd be waiting in line for Space Mountain, but they have a live band happening and stuff like that. I don't know if they still have it, but it reminded me of the music that they would be rocking right there, where it's some kind of
I can see that,
like funk stuff, and they'd be doing solos, guitar solos, and then that's the keyboard solos and everything. It's cool. Well, what I like is that I could see him building his brand. You know what I mean? He's smart to have the whole Otter mascot for his whole presentation, and for this song in particular, he went up the chakra system. So that's cool. It's got a little esoteric vibe, which is technically pretty appropriate for the Killah Priest Podcraft.
Yeah, the Otter hashes. Otter hashes. Yeah. Those who know what I'm talking about. The Otter hashes. The Otter hashes. The Otter. Or you call that the Otter hashes.
Yeah. And it's cool. I mean, it's some instrumental too with some musical solos. That's always cool too. So,
Otter hashes is the original.
Yeah. All right. So shout out once again to.
That's it, right? J4 Dan. Is that him?
No, you should see Mark.
Oh, his name is Mark. Oh, yeah. John. Okay.
Shout out to Mark. Shout out to the Otter Realms, the Otter Seaweed Shaman. Very cool. All right, let me hit refresh, see if we got any new ones in here. It looks like that might be it for today's submissions. Let me just double check something real quick, because you never know. Nope, that is it. All right, shout out to everybody who submitted those tracks. You can submit for the next show if you'd like, which is going to be this Thursday, the 28th, which is going to be the last show of the week, of the month, actually, because next Sunday, the 31st, we are not going to be here because Priest has a show in Orange County. So no show next Sunday, but we will be here this coming Thursday. So you can submit for a Thursday show. And go to kppodcraft.com to sign up. Let's see. You can see right here we've got all the info on kppodcraft.com. As you scroll down, you can see here's the show that's playing right now. We also have Killah Priest News. Check it out, Priest. I don't know if you saw this already. We got Killah Priest News right there in the Podcraft website. So once you click on this, you're going to go straight to the KP TV killerpriest.tv site.
No doubt, no doubt.
Which is loading slow on my end right here. But
we got Sanchez next time.
Yo,
brother.
That'd be great.
Yeah, he hit me up. I sent you he wanted the link, but it's all right. Yeah, see that next time, next craft.
Yeah, he can always join on the same link. He has the link that we use.
Exactly.
But all the info about submitting your music for the show is on kppodcraft.com. It shows how it works, the guidelines, how you can choose the placement, full audio track, mid-show placement. Same thing for the music videos. You can do a highlight, full music video. And you can also submit to have your song or your music video played right before we roll credits at the end of the show. So check that out. There's a submission form. And if you have any questions, there's frequently asked questions right there. And you can also email me directly if you have any problems at any time. All right. That concludes the song promotion segment.
No doubt, man. Take us away with a little bit of that four living creatures funk.
Right?
Nah, that was dope. It make it make you want to do that. Yeah, so the show will be with Jizza. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Jizza. That'll be Sunday, May 31st. If you're in the LA area, especially OC, come on through. We'll be through there. We have all type of you can buy stuff there. We have merch, and you'll get to see AD on the 1 and 2s. Word.
Yeah.
Cut it up. We're gonna cut it up. So it's gonna be a show up and show out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go away, unknown.
Exciting.
How you know about the unknown source? Yeah, exactly. And with that, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Let everybody enjoy their weekend. We don't want y'all to sit up here all night. We got other people for that.
Next slide.
See you next time.
You gonna come back?
I may.
Emerald City is closer and prettier than ever.
Out of the beet juice is good for you. Baba large canoe, floating, quiet and gently, foggy, tropical, misty delta. Sit 3 elders, leaves 21, judging the zealous and the rebellious, the selfish, those jealous. Then we'll sit in the high places to the city slums. All failures, no health clubs or helpers. That's what the lack of wealth does. No access leads to a lackness to practice self-love. That's why I direct traffic towards Abraxas and rocket to Nebula. And according to the order of Melchizedek and the Masoretic text, I'm blessed when the esoteric, the angel Heru leave the nest. Start the quest, storm the crest. The garden is blessed. After the devil was charged and confessed, we surrounded the courtyards looking for all the false gods to arrest. 12 of the judges sit in a huge mothership. Vehicle is like it's biblical. Levitical law split, then divided into 2 governments. After the Most High chastised, and he provided a new covenant for those who were misguided by the goddess and knew of the succubus and knew in the other glyphs. Shutter disc above the cliff in the upper mist. Chief cornerstone took peace from upon the throne. 8 hormones, now the sheep horns have grown. And to the Baphomet beast, to Alexander the Greece and Rome. Brimstone, fire, empire, messiahs their believers have known. They brought Jesus in front of Caesar alone. Give us Barabbas, kill him from Nazareth. And they were still blasphemous to the sky revealed chariots. They gathering at the Vatican to worship Satan and Saturn. Turn pagan and go back to the ancient Zoroastrian. Masons doing demonstrations while they hating on the poor Africans. And y'all will have fellowship with everything the devil get. Glorifying one another and causing crimes amongst brothers. And your hands high while we die and suffer. Missing fathers, crying mothers. We end up as martyrs or lying in gutters. Separate or partners. Why don't they love us? Cause these are the last days. Ski masks in the pathway. Cigarettes in the ashtray. Listen to what the liquor in the glass say. Read the scripture. See the mirror. Child to a man. Patches of gray. The clouds over land. We packed in those graves. The sitting crowd then stands. Reflecting the reaction replays. It's like we actually trapped in a maze. Rebel.
Oh.